Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House. My name is Claire Candy Hough. Today, the posse of angels who are my angelic family and I want to speak about my new autobiography, which is entitled I Am an Angelic Walk-In, and a little bit of the background as to how this novel came into existence. Viewers, not long ago, I learned that a beautiful client of mine had passed away after suffering stage 4 cancer. In our sessions together last year, she spoke about an idea for a book that she always meant to write, but instead she chose to put others' needs first and give to everyone else. Constantly denying her creative expressions, she knew that this caused her deep, deep sadness, and she now faced the real possibility of crossing over. Sighing deeply, she wiped tears from her eyes and said, "I really regret that I never got to express my authentic self and show the world who I truly am. I will die with my story still inside of me." And the posse of angels knows that there are many people just like this beautiful client who choose not to reveal their authentic self to the world. For many, stating aloud who they are and what they believe in can be very daunting. For when we do this, there is nowhere to hide. Sharing our story with the world, we stand fully exposed and open to receive all kinds of comments, whether others choose to laud us for our courage and get inspired by our convictions to find their own strength, or they choose to condemn and criticize us for our beliefs, well, that is all out of our control. And while owning who one is does come with a great deal of responsibility, it is such a strong calling in our hearts that the repercussions of not being authentic pale in comparison to the overall sense of unbridled freedom that sweeps over us when we choose to allow ourselves to be completely visible. Last year, July 2015, I brought out my remarkable channeled novel entitled One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. And this novel took readers on a journey of remembrance. So many readers have expressed that as they followed the heroine Ariel's inspirational journey to enlightenment, they felt a stirring of memories within as they energetically began to awaken and remember their own journey across the veil. This revealing and moving novel was based on my 5 most important past lives, when I lived as an Egyptian princess, a healer in 14th century Scotland, a courtesan in Venice, Italy, a captured African-American slave taken to work the tobacco fields in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and as a member of the Native American Lakota tribe. Ariel learns her lesson so well that she graduates from the birth and death wheel of incarnation and enlightens to become Angel Ariel in service to God. When this novel ends, we see Angel Ariel reuniting with her twin flame, Kyle, and looking forward to the next part of her journey. And I'm so proud to share with you that the sequel to that last year's novel, the sequel to One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, has now been published. And this new autobiography entitled I Am an Angelic Walk-In is the true story of how Angel Ariel went from helping others as a spiritual teacher in heaven to being asked by the Etheric Council if she would incarnate just one more time in physical form to help the world ascend in consciousness and bring greater light to the world. She agrees, and because her mission is so important, she doesn't have to be born as a baby. Instead, Angel Ariel can contract with a human soul already living on the earth plane who desperately wishes to end and exit their human contract early. In this way, Angel Ariel would contract with a soul on the earth plane to take over their life and allow the former soul to return to God with honors, releasing them from their pain and suffering. In many ways, the novel One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness was the prequel for my ultimate coming out party in the sequel and my autobiography, I Am an Angelic Walk-In. Many who have read One True Home experienced it as a riveting adventure of a character named Ariel, as she chooses different incarnations to help her learn her lessons. And when her time in physical form has contracted to come to an end, she returns to heaven to review her lives and to live in her one true home across the veil. Yet it's not until one reads the sequel that they fully comprehend that it is the same heroine, Angel Ariel in One True Home, who has incarnated and is now living on the earth plane in the physical form as Claire Candy Hough. This is the true story of how that former soul in the body of Claire Candy chose to walk out of her physical human incarnation, and how I, Angel Ariel, walked into Claire Candy's body on January 11th of 2003. By presenting my story as honestly and openly as I possibly can, I give myself permission and the freedom to live a life of truth. And in so doing, I invite genuine happiness to exist for me. Even though it may be scary and challenging to show and shine to the world who we truly are, by doing so, we end up extending our truthfulness to others. In this way, they may very well be inspired by our story to open up, show the world who they are, and to not cross over like my dear client with their story still inside. Come on the inspirational, enlightening continuation of my last year's novel, One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, in the revealing, incredible story of how two dimensions, the etheric realm and the physical realm, coexist in this sequel, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, in which one soul, Claire Candy, contracts to free herself from her pain and despair, and I, Angel Ariel, walk in to create heaven on earth. To purchase a copy of this remarkable autobiography and all of my other books, you can go to my Angel Healing House website, which is www.angelhealinghouse.com, or you can go on Amazon. I so look forward to speaking with you on my next YouTube video, and until next time, go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful, truthful life for yourself. Love, and as always, angel blessings, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye.